Hi guys. Right, let me just take this mask off. Please do remember, always remember your PPI when you're doing your mixing of resin. Look after yourself. You know, that's the most important thing above all else, is to look after yourself. So please do wear your mask. Okay, now I, really should have my mask on the whole time I'm using the resin, but then you wouldn't hear what I was saying. So, but that's my decision. Um, there we are. Now, we've mixed up some more resin. I decided we didn't have enough. So we're going to make exactly the same thing, but in our pumpkin jar, so that we've got a lovely matching set. So we're just going to pour this in slowly, just so that we don't get bubbles, the dreaded bubbles. There we are. In it goes. Now I use the same cup because we're doing exactly the same thing with the same glitter and the same colours. So we just use the same cup. It's got a little bit of the glitter in there, but that's fine. It's going to be going in anyway. So same procedure. We'll start with our alcohol ink. Shake them again because they will have settled. And we'll try and aim them kind of off centre, I think, with this one, so that they run down. And that will give quite a nice effect in there, I think. Where's our other one? Metallic brown. That's not really brown. Just put that in the middle. And then we had our gold. Again, we'll pop this around the edges. That's it. Let that run off. And then our intense orange from Let's Resin. Oh, so busy watching that, I'm dripping. Right, let's just clean that up. There we go. And then I think we're going to pour some more of this in, kind of wash that in and down, or flood it. Now before we put all of that in, I want to drop some more of our goldstone in, so that this gets taken down into the body of the pumpkin. And I'm going to have to mix some more because I don't have enough for my lid, but we'll get this bit done, this main bit done. Here we go. Now that's washing all of that in, and I'm going to give that a little bit of a helping hand. Scrape that down. Don't want to waste any. And again, I want to get that right up to that brim, so that your base has got the thickness that you need. Otherwise it's very thin, and then it becomes a bit kind of fragile and pointless, especially with the jar, because you want to be able to use it. Don't, it's okay looking pretty, but you want something that you can use as well. Now I'm going to take my stick, my mixing stick, and I'm just going to help this along by swirling this around a little bit and encouraging those colours just to go down, especially the orange, because it will give it a lovely little tinge. We're going to push all of that in. Now glitter will sink because it's heavy. And then I'm going to just add a touch more of the, what should we add? Touch more of the gold, because we've got quite a bit of the orange base there. Just a bit more gold on the base, and I think a bit more copper, just to repeat what we did earlier. There we go. And then we'll finish in a minute. Where's did I put my orange? There it is. You can still see what I'm doing. Yes, just check that. I have put more colour in this because with it being a jar, kind of don't want it to be completely see-through. So I have added more colour than the dish, but they will still kind of match each other and coordinate with the same colour scheme in there. There we go. Let's swirl that around a bit. That's it. Now that could actually take some more resin. When I make for the lid, I might just top this up as well. Now we just got the final little touch, which is our glitter. We just got our little wooden thing here. We'll just pop a little bit of that in. It's such a pretty one, this kind of coppery glitter. It's beautiful. Now, because that's lighter, that will stay probably up, you know, towards the base when you turn this out. This will be more in the base, and your heavier glitter, well, gold rock that we put in earlier, will be in the rim of the pot. So you haven't got any area that hasn't got something in it going on, and it just looks pretty. Okay, so I think now the other thing is just bring this around the edges, because this is where all the bubbles will sit, just under this rim. They'll be lurking in there. So if we just pull this round, one, it's mixing stuff in, but two, you'll be bringing those bubbles out and popping them. So, because it's obviously a little bit difficult to torch the pot, you'll melt your mould. So, right, we're going to give it also a little tap. Just make sure we dislodge any bubbles that are down in the bottom there, or down the inside walls. And there we go. And that also will help mix things around. So we will take another pause. I'll mix some more resin up. We'll finish this one off with the lid. And then obviously I'll do the unmoulding for you once it's set, and you'll be able to see the finished result. I'll see you again soon.